All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to continue on with our grind of the mini season, of the finest mini seasons. What's up, Poopin? How are you? So, yesterday, despite me taking like 50 minutes, yeah, it was exactly 50 minutes. Most of it was really just building the lineup. But after taking 50 minutes to grind the Captain Blizzard Drop 4 program, I returned to mini seasons where I finished up on the inked mini seasons, and now I'm on to the finest mini seasons where I'm going to be looking to get obviously sorry, where I'll be looking to get 99 overall Fernando Tatis Jr. So that's what today's going to be about. We'll see if I even manage to get it done. I mean, I'd love to get that chase pack right there. That's what I'd like to get. I'd also like to get that Home Run Derby X choice pack as well, because you never know what you could get out of it. But unfortunately, a lot of this is dependent on the finest pitchers. Or at least these two goals are dependent on the finest pitchers, and playing at La Graza does not necessarily afford me the opportunity to do that. I mean, I could, it's not going to give me saves. So, but it will get me hits, and it will get me home runs, so at least I'll get the chase pack. Anyway, but we're not at La Graza right now. We're still on the road against the Cairo Cats. So, and before anyone asks, yes, oh shoot, I meant to take out Trey Turner. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that when I get back to me. But that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was that before anyone asks, yes, I did see the news about Luke Weaver signing a 2-year, $22 million contract with the Mets. I guess it's fine, but again, my biggest concern, the Mets bullpen was not exactly bad last year. It had some good pieces. It's just that the starting pitching could not go 6-7 innings. And ultimately that gets taxing on your bullpen. You could have the best bullpen in the world, but if you overuse them, it's not gonna make much of a difference. They're gonna be exhausted. They're gonna start making mistakes. And suddenly you may think you have a lead, but that may all be gone by the time that you get to your bullpen. So I really wish that David Stearns would do something to bolster the rotation. I get that they don't want to get ahead of themselves. I did see the reporting that the Mets are considering the free agency class, I think, for next year, where Tarek Skubal is going to be available. There were a list. There was a list. I get that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But it's not going to mean if you're trying to put together a winning team now. Again, this is what I was talking about when Edwin Diaz and Pete Alonso left. I wanted a plan from David Stearns, and I don't know what that plan is. Is it defense? Is it offense? What is it?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
What's the plan even when it comes to starting pitching? Like if Nolan McLean is gonna be in the rotation, which I think he should be, okay, so you have him, you have Sean Manaea, for better or for worse. You still have Kodai Senga, again, for better or worse. And you got David Peterson. You still need one more guy, which is going to be Clay Holmes.
Now pitching.
Even though I'm not too fond of that, but that is the reality.
Ball 1.
But I still think you need an ace. Unless you're committing to McLean, but I don't think he's ready to be that ace. You still got to give him time. I mean, at least right now with the way the rotation is, I mean, you could still put Jonah Tong and Brendan Sproat down in AAA, and they could start out the season there, and then if things go bad, hey, you could call them up. They could be like the first 2 people that you, or first 2 pitchers you call up in case of injuries or struggling.
Inside, ball 1.
This whole idea that they're going to start in the bullpen, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, because I don't think that's the proper way to develop them. I think you need to get them experience down in AAA.
Oh, that's off.
Jonah Tong especially. Okay, let's be honest. He got called up I mean, the Mets didn't really have a choice. They had to bring him up, but that doesn't necessarily mean he was ready. You know, he went straight from AA to the major leagues. And maybe a hitter can make that kind of adjustment, but you're talking about a pitcher. And that's a really big jump.
Ball, that's outside.
I think even Paul Skeens spent some time in AAA before he came up to the major leagues. You know, there's nothing wrong with starting guys in the AAA. But I don't start them in the bullpen. What are you going to do? You're going to have a short leash for your pitchers and you're just going to bring them in to eat innings? That's not a good way to develop them. So we'll see what David Stearns has planned, but I really would rather see Jonah Tong and Brendan Sproat down in AAA getting their feet wet for the first couple months. And then come June, you know, we can reevaluate.
Garrett Whitlock.
But this all goes back to Stearns focusing on the bullpen and not focusing on a starter. And I know I mentioned Nolan McLean and Clay Holmes. Did you guys see that they're going to be pitching for Team USA? I mean, Clay Holmes, I'm definitely shocked at. Nolan McLean, yeah, a little shocked, but at the same time, like, I'm happy about it because, like, hey, means that they could go, and these games are actually going to somewhat matter. You know, certainly to the other teams because they're going to want to win and take the trophy.
2 strikes.
So, good way for Nolan McLean and Clay Holmes to get some real pressure, regular season game atmosphere in a tournament that doesn't go too long. As long as they don't get hurt. Okay, that's the biggest thing. I've been harping on this since 2023 and Edwin Diaz. All right? As long as they stay healthy, then I'm okay with it. But they should not be pushed. All right? Besides, if the Mets lose Nolan McLean for an entire season, that's a problem.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, wait. I was about to strike that guy out.
Now pitching, Sean Newcomb.
3.
Strike 3, sit out.
One and one.
So we'll see what happens. I would also like to see the Mets go after Cody Bellinger. I mean, if you're really not comfortable or you're really not sold on Jorge Polanco playing first base for the Mets, and believe me, I'm not sold on that, I mean, Cody Bellinger fits. Not only that, he can play center field too, so he's very versatile. I'd like to have someone like that in my lineup. Strike 3, sit down. They said that the Mets were very much in on Cody Bellinger, so definitely rooting for that. But I guess for now, all we have is Luke Weaver joining the Mets. The other thing, too, that I would say is I would caution David Stearns about trying to get New York Yankees players, getting too many of them. I get that there's a chemistry there, but at the same time, you don't want it to seem like you're trying to be that team. Like, the Mets have their own identity. They don't need to be poaching every single Yankees player that comes on the market. Clay Holmes, now Luke Weaver. It was fine for a while, like Curtis Granderson, that was fine. Besides, his veteran leadership was really vital to the 2015 Mets that went to the World Series. Okay, Diaz is way too tired. Let's go Munoz.
Now pitching, Andres Munoz.
As long as somebody gets me the save, that's all I care about.
0-2 is the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. That was just way too close to the batter to want to throw it there.
Hey. 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's upstairs.
Strike 3, sit down. Ugh. Good. Picked up the save there. Got Newcomb. Great. Ooh, we're going to be on the road for another 2-game series before heading back to La Graza. Okay. Well, I do have to take Trey Turner out. Let's see. I mean, normally I would have just thrown in Michael Young. But this is 2025 Finest, so going to have to choose between Dansby Swanson, Bobby Witt Jr., Gunnar Henderson, C.J. Abrams, or Colson Montgomery. Going Dansby. Honestly, we could even take out Yandy Diaz because we really don't need him. I only had him in my lineup because because I needed him for that mission. Let's see. Bryce Harper would be good. Even Ben Rice. Ben Rice would also work. Trent Grisham. I'm trying to look at guys who are just going to be power hitters. And no, I don't want guys who are already super fractured like Soto, Bellinger, Lindor. Here, Taylor Ward. He's got 25 power. Actually, let's just throw in Ben Rice. That's fine. He's not that great of a fielder anyway. What up, SB Champ? How are you? We'll have Bobby Witt in there as well. So we've got catcher, right-handed hitter, left-handed hitter, and speed. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Although we can move Cal Raleigh up. Okay, it's been a day. Oh man, that doesn't sound too good. What happened now? Don't catch it. Damn! Well, like what? What hasn't gone right for you?
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Nick Kurz.
Aye. 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Ah. Well, I managed to get him to throw a lot of pitches, so hopefully that'll be the last that I see of
0-1's the count.
Garrett Crochet. But then they would just go to their bullpen.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. Well, sounds like my neighbor dog is over.
Ball.
On another note, I don't know if any of you guys have played Baldur's Gate 3,
1 ball.
but I'm just I was watching a video or well a 2.5 hour video on it this morning, and you know, I've been kind of interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I've seen some videos on it.
Garrett
So,
Whitlock.
oh, well, doing stuff outside and forgot about the snow, and your Seekers got got soaked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
I'm surprised though, because like I knew, and my parents knew that that it was going to warm up. Like that, I think they even said Friday is supposed to be 52 degrees or something like that, which is crazy for December. But considering I think last week we had below freezing temperatures, I'll take 52 degrees. Anyway. Thank goodness. Oh, no. I was going to send them the third, but I thought better of it. I thought it was going to take a lot longer for the right fielder to get there, but that's Juan Soto.
Get it. Santana. Batting none. The shortstop, Dynasty.
Like, I can feel some pain right here. Not like real, it hurts too much, but like sometimes it just gets like...
Out.
It's definitely noticeable. That's how...
Ball in.
I wouldn't let soaked sneakers get in the way of or officially ruin a day. I mean, do you have another pair?
Aye.
Maybe you could put that pair on instead of the other pair. Like for me,
Ball, that's in.
I have my shoes that I use to go into work with and everything, but I also have my workout shoes.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle.
You know?
Aye. 0-1. Aye. 0-2 is the count. Ball 1.
I'm just saying, like, that's that would be a way to kind of turn it around. Let this not be such a bad day.
Batting 6.
Strike
The
3, sit down.
Francisco Lindor.
Wow, why? Why? Should have just taken the single.
Nope, that's inside.
Nice, Corbin.
Now pitching, Rob Nen.
Anyway, so what I was... No, I was... Okay, so all I was asking was if you had another pair of shoes that you could put on. Then maybe it wouldn't be such a bad day. That's all I was asking. Like I have a pair of sneakers that I regularly wear, and then I have a pair of sneakers that I specifically use for working out. Somehow those shoes have lasted a lot longer than my shoes that I walk that I wear regularly.
Curve.
Ooh, looks like we're gonna get to use Chapman.
Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! He's out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Hey! Inside, ball 1.
There you go. Then you can wear those, and honestly, I think that can make this day a lot better. Corbin Carroll coming up clutch with that home run in the third inning. Excuse me. Let's go Garrett Crochet. This is the Brewers lineup.
Nope, that's inside. Timeout.
Nice.
Ground rule double.
Leading off for the Wolves, the center fielder, Cedon.
All right, well,
Rafaela.
I mean, hopefully your day turns around.
Runner! 1-0.
I just,
No, he's safe.
I get why you'd be upset over your outdoor shoes getting soaked. I just,
Ball 2.
you know, I'd hate for a day to be ruined just because of that. Like, that's why I was trying to suggest putting on another pair of sneakers. Nice. You know, I don't ever want anyone to have a bad day.
He's safe.
Oh, I see, with your aunt and everything. Okay, that's understandable.
Safe.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Hey! 0-1.
That is it. The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
I'm trying to think of like ways that put me in a good mood, so that if I am having a bad day, you know, it turns into a very it doesn't seem so bad, you know. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable.
Now pitching, Nick Mears.
Maybe some MLB The Show will help you out. Or, I mean, for me, playing a video game usually helps me. Or even, why don't you watch like a comedy special or one of your favorite comedians? You know, laugh. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sorry it's not as entertaining as if I was doing like a specific program or anything, but you know, that kind of happens with the end of the year. Once everything gets done, it's like, what else can I do? You know? Mini seasons and Conquest and Diamond Quest, those are really my only options until the Captain Blizzards come out. Well, I understand. It's just, I know it's not really that popular. Like, no, not a lot of people tune into a stream just to see someone grind out mini seasons. You know, they want to see. I'm willing to bet that they want to see someone grinding a program or being competitive online. And it's like, clearly I'm not competitive online.
He's out.
And there are no more programs for me to complete. I even did the multiplayer forever program.
Aye. 0-1.
It's like, there's really not much else for me to do. And yeah, I could do what I did last year, which was do an all superfractor as many of my cards as I can. I did the Mets last year and the year before, but you guys already saw my lineup. There, I have enough cards superfractored minus the rotation and the bullpen that I could set 2 Mets superfractored lineups together. And yeah, I do have my New Jersey lineup to go through, sure. But I don't know, I'm just willing to take my time with that. I'm not looking to rush. And especially playing at La Graza, it's just too easy. You know, all I have to do is score between 80 to 100 runs, and that's it.
That ball bounced over 2 bases.
Or if I'm playing in mini seasons, 50 runs. Because otherwise it's going to get too boring. And I would never get the mini seasons done.
Got him.
Oh, I should have tried stealing him, Rafaela. Oh well.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
You know, that's just what happens with sports titles towards the end of their tenures. It's just there gets to be nothing left. And sure, you have the diehards who will continue playing the game, but for the casual player, which I would say makes up a good chunk of the people who buy the title games, you know, once they're done, they're done. Like, I haven't even played EA Sports College Football 26 for a while. And I used to do that every day. Because I was doing Ultimate Team, but now there's no point.
Aye. 0-1.
Strike 3. Sit down.
He's out. No, that's a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes.
I'm certainly not doing a franchise.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. So, if I'm going to be stuck playing Diamond Dynasty, might as well do some content while I'm at it. At least some of the content that I missed out on.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Excuse me.
Ball.
I mean, all I can really talk about at this point is what I hope for
3-2.
Diamond Dynasty next year. And like Diamond Quest, I'm okay with it. It's another mode that's available to people to play. Okay, if they want to get certain cards, they can play it, and I'm okay with it. But my biggest thing is if I get more than 50% by doing all those challenges, or most of the challenges and the showdowns and everything.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
I don't want there to have greater than 50% odds and yet not get the card. Like, I understand it's not a guarantee, but at the same time, I think that's what the most frustrating part of the whole mode this year was, which is
now pitching.
You would get more than 50%, and you would think, oh, then I have a pretty good chance at getting these cards. But then you play the stadiums, and you come to find out that that's not, you don't get it. And it's like, why did I do all that work for not to get the cards? Strike 3, sit out. Or what they can do is that once you complete a stadium, maybe that stadium gets taken away for the next time that you play it. That way you don't have to feel like that you got to play it again. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Unless you want to get duplicates.
Right.
I mean, people have made very good money off of those cards. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, why people are more... it's crazy, but at the same time, I understand it. Why people would rather spend stubs than grind out a mode that doesn't guarantee them that they're going to get those cards that they want. Nice, we got a Premier Choice pack, which probably came from, the Parallel XP. Ugh. Yeah, Soroka's not really worth a whole lot. Gerchik, obviously he's not worth anything. Dustin May is not worth anything. He's actually worth something. Right. Aside from that, I can open these up and try to sell another one. Let's see, 8,700, 8,800. Yep, Tom Seaver again. Wow. Let's check out the World Series rewind. 7752, 7968, 12,000. Holy crap. 12,700, 12,998. God damn. That went down. Never mind. I'll leave Rob Dibble alone. Was it Springer? There we go. Nice. That's the one thing I actually love about the multiplayer program is getting those cards or all those packs and everything that some of the cards I already have, so I could just sell them. All right, we'll do Logan Gilbert.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ugh. Ooh, heads up. Whoa. Missy Orosky nearly got a face full of baseball. Holy cow. Man. Oh, dang. Nope, 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 nope.
Runner, yes, yes!
Ball! That pitch is out. He's safe. Hey!
Nice.
No, he's safe. Two balls, one strike.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ooh.
Runner, runner!
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Got a bit of a bad start there.
he's in there. He's
But
safe.
yet, somehow it still worked out. Anyway, before I was talking about Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I'm downloading the... I hope you're joking with me on that. Like oh, this is another Clay Holmes. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, David Stern, stop.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Now pitching, Nick Mears.
Hey!
Ah,
He's out. Out.
I'm not seeing that here. Where are you seeing it?
Leading off for Seoul, the shortstop,
Can you cite specifically who? I mean, there's nothing here saying. I'm seeing a lot of people suggest, I think in a joking manner, that Weaver is going to be a starter, but I really think that he's going to be a reliever.
number 12.
Mark Gooden.
Hey!
Let me see. What is Mark Gooden? Mark Gooden. Oh, I see what you're saying. I look, Weaver had success as a reliever. The Yankees found that. Why mess
That's
with
all one
that?
out.
Especially since the problem is not,
Hey,
well, the problem is
one ball,
starters,
two
but
strikes.
you're just gonna haphazardly throw together a starting rotation using a bunch of relievers. So I hope what Mark Gooden is saying is not true.
0-1's the count.
Because I'd rather see Weaver back up Williams, who was yet another Yankee that the Mets signed. I forgot to mention him earlier. I mentioned Curtis Granderson. Strike three, sit out. So I just
0-1.
I don't know what Mark Gooden knows, but I really do hope that they're not trying this again. Like, unless they're going to put Clay Holmes back as a reliever, but his contract says that he's supposed to be a starter.
Nope, outside.
Strike three, sit down.
Now pitching, Aaron Ashby.
But as far as I know, he's the only one that's reporting it. I don't see it from any other Jets writer, or I'm sorry, Mets writer. So I don't know. I don't know what Mark Gooden knows.
That's a ball. Out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Out.
Leading off for the Singers.
And there's so
the first
many
baseman,
free
Bryce
agents that are still out there for the Mets to go after, like Framber, Ranger, King, Gallen. Like, why would they try to make a starter out of a reliever when there are quality guys? Even if you don't want to, I get that you want to wait till Tarek Skubal and others hit the free agency market, but what's available right now is not bad. Even if you only want to make it a couple years so that you could go after Skubal, but well, not even that. Like, one of them could be a number two if you want Skubal so badly.
Now pitching, Sean Newcomb.
I don't know.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, that's in. Out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey!
Strike 3, sit out.
Hey. 0-1. Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching, Raleigh Finger.
But anyway, I was talking about Baldur's Gate 3 earlier, and I meant to go back to the conversation. Right now, I'm really just doing the free trial, the 2-hour one, just to see if I even like it. I mean, based on the gameplay, I was kind of hoping for more dice rolls and everything, but I mean, I'm only 2 hours into it, so 2.5 hours, actually.
Now pitching, Edwin
I just,
Diaz.
we'll see what happens. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't, but that's the whole point of the trial. Or the free trial. See if I even like it. But there's so much customization to it just based on what I saw in that video. It's like I feel like I'm gonna be overwhelmed unless I figure out what it is that I'm doing. Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball. That's out. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Right, so we should be going back to La Graza after this, but Cal Raleigh is done, so now I gotta put in a new catcher. Contreras, maybe? I mean, I kind of like Goodman here, but his fielding is not that great. Probably going to leave it like that. I think that's a good place to leave it. Ooh, Altuve is going to be pretty close too. Oh, but I don't have anyone who could play second. At least not a primary position. I guess I could go with secondary. Probably I'm going to go with Makel, since he has the best defense out of all these guys. But yeah, this game should definitely be it for Altuve. Like I said, I'm not going beyond 50 runs for mini seasons. Okay. I'm worried about the defense.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Yep, that ball went out. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-1.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, that's really the only way you're going to get outs here is strikeouts. Can't get those, you're not really going to get a lot of outs here. You're going to get a lot of runs or give up a lot of runs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Paul Skeens, man. Just an absolute beast.
Time, that ball bounced over. 2 bases.
Now pitching, Ryan Presley.
Nice. Sweet. Trying to see if there's anything else worth talking about here.
Now pitching, Lee Smith.
1.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Hold on 1 second. No, out, Rocky. No. Jesus. You let a dog sleep in your bed for a few hours and suddenly he thinks he can come in here whenever he wants. Ugh. What kind of dog are we raising? I mean, at La Graza, having out-of-position players is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, in mini seasons, you know, I'm gonna have to play at other stadiums.
Now pitching.
Can't just play at La Graza forever.
Gossett.
As great as that would be, that's just not gonna happen. So I guess while I am here, I might as well take advantage, you know?
Counts 1-0.
That may get caught. Better not come in here again.
Now pitching. Dennis Eckersley.
Rocky, no! I said no, Rocky. Oh my god.
Now batting, second baseman.
Rocky, seriously? Rocky. Hey, okay, fine. If you want to get up on the bed, get up on the bed. Go. Get up. Get up there. Crazy dog. Now this is why I do not leave my door open while I'm streaming. Nope. You're stuck there now. Have fun.
Altuve.
Time! That got him. First base.
Now batting, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wait, what the heck? No. What? Hold on. Whoa. I'm sorry. One of my coworkers just told me they they just told me that they're not they're not going to work for us anymore. And this was someone that I saw regularly, and he was improving a lot. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta find out what happened. I mean, I'm asking him, but I mean,
Now pitcher, Taylor Rogers.
Hey! 0-1. All one's the count. I'm out. Round roll double. One zero. Ball.
okay, I feel like I'm gonna get an answer to the question, you know, relatively soon. Sounds like it's gonna be a long-winded one. Not that I'm gonna read it on air. I'm not reading it on stream. That's my former coworker's business. So don't expect me to reveal that. But I'm shocked. It's like,
Now pitcher, Andrew Goodrich.
I didn't report anything he did bad, or I don't know of anything he did that was bad. I thought he was doing well. But can't really talk about that. So sorry. No workplace drama here.
Now pitcher, Brad Keller.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that was going to be an out. Because sometimes that happens where the ball, if it ricochets off the side walls, like sometimes it can be fielded by the pitcher and sometimes it'll be another out. No, this is all LaGraza. But that would also imply that you're actually hitting well now in mini seasons. So I take it that's what's going on. You're hitting well in mini seasons right now. Yeah, I went.
What do you got?
No, they're gonna say I didn't.
Ball 3.
See, this is now he's got to go back. That's why it's got to be. It's got to be that, a home run. You playing mini season number 1, so you're working in the forever mini seasons on your second account. Smart idea. You could get a lot of great rewards from that mini seasons. Even a couple chase, I think a couple chase packs. So you can pick those up, sell them, and make lots of stuffs, whatever you need to be able to. Whatever you need to build up stuffs and whatever you need to complete. Alright, we're getting close to the 50-run mark here. So what I'm thinking is...
Time out. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
Yeah, I take it you're trying to get the live series collection done?
That hopped over. 2 bases.
Oh, I see. Yeah, those are going to be quite expensive.
Nope, that's inside.
Although, Home Run Derby X-Pack, you know, you could get one of those in the, in the Finest one, and that it's a repeatable one, too. I mean, you can't play at LaGraza, unfortunately, but... Alright, I think this is good right here. I think this is where I'm going to start getting out on purpose.
0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Aye. Aye.
You know what? I'm gonna do one other thing.
Oh, one's the
Okay,
count.
sorry about that.
Aye. 0-2 is the count. Three. Time. That ball bounced over.
Oh,
2
okay.
bases.
All right. Well, luckily that's not a home run.
Ball 1. Yeah.
But that is. All right. So much for a shutout for Paul Skeens.
Ball 1. Aye.
Okay, shoot.
1-1.
I know you said it was a 9-inning one, right?
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
Ground rule double. That's what got me to give up the 2-run homer in the first place.
Aye. 0-2. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
No, yeah, I know. The perfects are among the biggest complaints in the MLB The Show community. Like, earlies and late hits will get rewarded, yet with home runs, but the perfects, they turn into lineouts. So your complaint is not exactly something that's new. And we're going to score another because the catcher can't throw the first base, so he's got to catch the ball.
0-1's the count. Hey! 0-2. 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
I think it's even worse when it's online, too. When they have the perfect lineouts online, oh, that just makes it even worse.
0-2 is the count.
Excuse me.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
There we go. All right, we can finish this out.
Now pitching.
It might as well be a Pirates
Santana.
case or a Pirates pitching game.
0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ah! 0-1's the count. Ah! 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ah! 0-1. Ah! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Like I said, Jose Altuve was going to be done. Let's see if I could get a chase. If I get one of the chase players. Sweet! I got Chipper Jones. Good thing I didn't select him. Although I could have just sold him. Not there. I'm talking about if I had picked him again, then I could have sold him right there. Yeah, Soto might be worth it. 5927. But Soroka and I got lucky, I guess. Plus, I'm pretty sure the forever one has the chase. Well, they have the ultra choice packs. But regardless. Oh, wait. I have to back out. And I gotta move, I gotta remove, Altuve. For Maikel Franco. Yeah, his secondary position will take a bit of a dive, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. Ugh. Now, I was going to have Freddie Peralta start next, and then it could be Scooble and all those guys. But of course, I gotta keep doing this.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. Does Freddie Peralta really have hair like that? That's a home run. Don't worry about it, Peralta. We'll get those runs back. Incredible. I've never noticed it. I always thought you had short hair.
0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-1.
There I go yawning again. Although I'm pretty sure I
No,
did it
inside.
earlier in the stream. I yawned.
Ball, that's in. Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2! 0-2 is the count. 3!
Strike 3, sit down. Also, I didn't need to throw it there. I could have aimed higher, I guess. Oh well.
Now pitching. He's Joshua.
Ooh, see gamer side. What's he playing? First Descendant? Yep. Nice.
Now pitching. Dennis Eppley.
Ooh.
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
Now pitching. Ryan Wesley. Now pitching. Lee Smith.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an out. It's hard to believe you can get out here, but you can.
Now pitching. Bruce Sutter.
Hello, TY man, TY man, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh wait, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I don't even know how that took off, the whole 6-7 deal. Like how that went viral. I don't get this generation.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
I don't know, but everyone says it. uh
3!
What a Grinch. What a Gen Z Grinch.
Yeah!
Wait, isn't it supposed to have a dash in between
No
it?
balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
Because otherwise it's pretty much saying 67.
3!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey!
You see where you start, TY man? You come in here, you have your name, and now we're all of a sudden we're talking about 6-7. No, I'm just kidding, man. I don't want you to take it like we're offended. We're not.
0-1's the count. Hey!
But now we just sound like a bunch of old folks. Like, what the hell is this generation getting on about? Seriously, when we were younger, we didn't have no such things as viral stuff. Strike 3, sit out. And heck, if we enjoyed baseball, we had to walk, we had to play outside. There were no, well, there were video games around then. But only if our parents would allow it. Well, I mean, social media, like, what was it?
0-1.
MySpace. MySpace was pretty popular.
That ball bounced over. Ground roll double.
You know, Facebook just started getting off the ground in 2006, I want to say, and then 2007, I think that was the launch of Twitter. So we didn't have that stuff. I don't know when Instagram came into the fold. Now you got TikTok and all that stuff, and it's like,
0-1's the count.
I mean, look, at the same time, this is the same generation that came up with the Tide Pod Challenge. Like, whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be punched hard. Because I can't believe that even managed to get off the ground. Like, anyone who saw it should have been like, no, that's going to kill me.
Hey! 0-2.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I played sports on the weekend, so I usually had soccer games and everything. Basketball, baseball. So, I mean, I did play on like the computer and everything. The computer was really my first gaming console.
Yeah. 0-1.
But I mean, I didn't play it like I play it now. Like I play
0-1.
PlayStation and MLB The Show now. You know, I had to wait. Back then, I had to wait. All the games that I had or enjoyed playing, I had to wait till I went down to my aunt's house to be able to play them. Not to mention, I had to share one computer with 3 other siblings. Although, I would argue they took up a lot of it. Yeah, I could not play. I did not. The only sport I played in high school was football, and even then, I was second string. And I think that was just out of pity. I'm pretty sure I would have been one of the first to get cut if there was an overabundance of us, but I think there wasn't enough of us that they had to keep as many people as they could.
Hey! 0-1. I'm out. Round roll double.
Ooh. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I took one too many hits that kind of knocked the wind out of me when I was in football, and that's when I realized I was not meant to play. Not to mention that my football stance looked too much like a catcher. I looked too much like a catcher playing football, and it was like, no. I was not meant for it. No matter how much my heart was into it, no matter how hard I tried, the reality was that I couldn't do it. You know?
Counts 1-0.
I just took that 1 year and just moved on. I found that writing about sports, I got more enjoyment out of that than I did of actually playing them. Basketball and baseball, I had no shot. Baseball coach was like, "You had the lowest score out of anyone." I was like, And as for basketball, the coach was like, it was a 1 in a million shot anyway, which,
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases.
you know, I appreciated him being honest.
Ball.
Nice, a home run. And I don't even have any outs yet. No, believe me, I feel the same way. I love baseball, but I know I can't play it. I mean, the only reason I was, whenever I got on base, if I could swipe bags, but that was only because every pitcher couldn't make it to the catcher's glove, so the ball would just go to backstop, and it was easy to swipe bags.
Ball 1, no strikes.
But I just love baseball. I love it too much. I'm thinking that maybe maybe I'll go through the lineup one more time, and then I'll start getting out. One more at bat for guys like Corbin Carroll and Cedane Rafaela. One more time around, and then we'll strike out.
One zero.
Oh yeah, the Mets also claimed this former Rockies catcher Drew Romo off of waivers, so he's going to be joining the Mets. I suspect as a defensive catcher, which that indicates to me that what's his name? The backup for Francisco Alvarez. He's probably not coming back. Why am I blanking on his name? God dang it. This guy had such a big play for the Mets in 24 when he got the double play to end the game against the Phillies in London.
0-1's the count.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Alvarez is not that great of a defensive catcher. He's more. I think he's more of a DH at this point in his career. I mean, he could still catch. Don't get me wrong, but he's DH, or he's good. He's trending towards being a DH if he can ever get his power back. See, the thing is, he's gotten so many injuries lately that he's and not to any fault of his own. He's getting hit in the hand and with the baseballs, and he's just having bad luck. Oh, my bad. Shoot. I meant to strike out with Chapman.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2! 0-2. Hey! Hey! 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. 3!
All right, final. Now let's get Peralta out of there and let's throw in Whitlock.
Now pitching. Garrett Whitlock.
Ball 1.
All right, this is good.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! Inside, ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah!
Golly.
Hey! Ah! 0-1.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Aye. Counts 1-0.
I don't think I could go too many more batters with Garrett Whitlock.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
Yeah, I hate to waste Sean Newcomb and Aroldis Chapman, but this is not cutting it.
Now pitching, Sean Newcomb.
Okay, at least we got the second out.
Ball. Ball 2. 2-1. Ah. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know what we also didn't have
3.
back when we were younger, SB Champ? Autosave. If we wanted to save games when we played them, we had to buy a memory card for it. In fact, I can, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, hold on, I got one right here. This. This right here. This is a PlayStation 2 memory card. And guess how much is on it? 128 megabytes. Which, this is pretty large. Back then, I think we only had like 8 gigabytes. I think that was the smallest that we could get. We probably could have gotten smaller, but... This was the, this is how we save games. You know, nowadays it's autosave and no problem. The game already does that. But back then, no, we had to manually save it. And this right here, this, hold on. That would have cost probably 50 or 60 bucks. Somewhere thereabouts. I just picked and choose which one, or which games I could go without saving. Like, I was okay with not saving anything in MVP baseball, and some of the files were really small, like ESPN NFL 2K5. That costed one gigabyte. So that was usually something I was willing to save. At least a franchise, I was willing to save it.
0-1's the count.
More than a Madden one, that's for sure.
Aye. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey.
But there were a lot of road to glories, a lot of road to the shows. There were a lot of games that did not
Ball.
I did not end up saving because it was just too much space on my memory card.
3.
Strike 3, sit down. So yeah, just so we can blow the minds of current generations. Yeah, that memory card, that's a lot. That's 128 megabytes. But back then, getting something like that, quite a bit. Cost you quite a bit of money.
3.
Or you could do exactly what SB Champ was talking about, which is beg your parents for a new memory card every single Christmas. But then if you lose them, you lost your save. So you better have had a good way to keep track of all of them.
Time out. That ball got him. First base.
Too funny. Too funny, man. I literally just looked over at my PlayStation 2 and I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, that's another thing. Now, I had a PlayStation 1, but I didn't have a PlayStation 1 memory card. So back then, I had to do everything in one swing. No pun intended.
Batting six.
Everything had to be that's why I would have stayed up a few hours past my bedtime so that I could finish up the games. Because I never saw the ending. That's the other thing too, guys. Okay, when I was growing up, and Jesus Christ, I sound really old right now. But when I was growing up, YouTube was not a thing. Yeah, or it wasn't as big as it is now. Like YouTube back then was a platform, but it was not popular to the way that it is now. Okay, you can thank Google for that. So there were no gameplay walkthroughs. There were no videos on giving you tips or anything like that. Nope. You had to figure things out for yourself, or you had to buy the strategy guide to help you. And unless you had that memory card from PlayStation 1, or that memory card for PlayStation 1, you better do that game in one swing or in one sitting. Otherwise, you were going to have to start all over again. You know what? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious now. Okay, so they're saying it was computers. Computers were the first ones to have autosave, but they're also saying this Famicom disk system in Japan in the mid-1980s had the earliest forms of automatic saving to its floppy disks. But it was truly It was the true mainstream console autosave was pioneered by games like Star Tropics on NES 1990, and then Nintendo's Legend of Zelda in 1986. Had a battery-backed save on the cartridge, a form of persistent saving, but not true auto-saving. So, there you go. Just in case you guys were curious. But us, no. No, we didn't have that. Or we didn't... Auto-saving on gaming consoles didn't... I don't think they became popular until... Well, you could... PlayStation 2 probably did it. But,
Now pitching. Jackson.
usually, see, I was the type of person to turn autosave off. Again, that goes back to I didn't have much space on a memory card, so I had to pick and choose which ones would be saved.
Now pitching. Andres Munoz.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground roll double.
Now pitching. Caleb Ferguson. Now pitching. Edward Pizarro.
Oh, there we go. There's my first out.
One zero.
What the is my dog whining about? Oops, okay, second out.
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases.
Okay.
Hey! Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
What could he possibly be whining about?
Hey!
It's not. I think he wants to eat, but he's not gonna eat. Not now. He's still got a half hour.
3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah! 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Beautiful.
Ball inside. Inside, ball 1.
Nice.
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Nice. Great, we're getting close. Well, we're in the bottom of the second, so... Which means, like, any more runs I score from here on out, that's it. Actually, I don't know if what I just said even made sense.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
I only have one more out to score as many runs as possible. At least up until I get to 50. Or thereabouts. Looks like I can get... If I could get through the lineup one more time, if every batter scores a run, then I'll get to 48. But that's only if I get through the lineup one more time. All it takes is one hit, or one at bat. That's all it takes. Ooh, excuse me.
That's a ball. That's out.
Ugh. That might be the final out. Yep. Oh well, so we got through the lineup, but unfortunately Dansby Swanson was the last out.
0-1. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Hey!
I'm just trying to save up on
8-2.
the relievers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
All one's the count. 8-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Great. Great. Nice. I'll take 25,000 subs. Nope. Nope. And no. And with this, I'm going to be over 3 million stubs. Wow. 3 million. Holy crap. Well, I just crossed 3 million stubs. And I finished up on my, I finished up on that game. No, no super factors, though, unfortunately. But it is what it is. This will probably be my last game of the night. Because at this point, even if I push it, I only have like less than 25 minutes. Yeah, I think they put protections in place not to let that happen, so sorry.
Leading off for Tokyo.
Whoop. Do this again.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Ball. Ball. Ah! 2-2 to count. Full count.
Strike 3, sit down. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but we got it done.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Ah! 0-2 is the count. Out on the tag.
Got him. Woo.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Kendrick.
But yeah, I feel like that's a 1-2 put-out. Whatever.
Aye. 0-2. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. Great job, Crochet.
Ball 1.
Now pitching, Taylor Saucedo.
Aye. 0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground roll double.
Now pitching, Matt Grant.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
What? Holy crap. Rocky.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
My dog is so attention obsessed.
Now pitching. Casey Leganina.
Makes me concerned about what would happen if we leave him alone for a day. Like, what would he do? He'd have no one. Other than our dog. Our other dog, Ginger.
Count 1-0.
Now pitching. Jackson Kowal. Now pitching. Andres Munoz.
Yeah! 0-1.
Yeah.
That's a ball.
Now pitching. Caleb Ferguson.
Oh, they're gonna say that was a foul ball, really?
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
Now pitching. Edward Pizarro.
And yet they're gonna call that a home run. Okay, whatever.
First base.
All right, see you tomorrow, SB champ. I'm about to wrap up here myself. I got like 10 minutes left. Back to more grinding of mini seasons. Although it will not be starting here at La Grasa, because I think the next series is on the road for me.
There you go. Timeout. That hot's over. 2 bases.
Get going, come on. And we gotta wrap this up soon. I've only got under 9 minutes to go.
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases. Ball 1, no strikes. Two and oh.
Keep hitting those home runs. What we gotta do. I'd like to eventually get out so that I can wrap up this game. Because I still got to pitch 2 innings. And bat another inning. Alright, so at least that's done. Come on, Crochet, don't let me down.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
What the hell?
Hey! Hey! 2.
Alright. I think his confidence is getting is going to get kind of low. Once that yellow bar disappears, that's when
0-1.
I'm going to pull crochet.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I think it's going to disappear here. Ooh. Okay, we lucked out.
0-1's the count. Ah. 0-2.
Oh, come on. You were so close. What? Holy, how? Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. Because it's not getting any better for me. So, get him out. Put in a Abreu.
Now pitching.
Feel like I haven't pitched with him forever.
Abreu.
Well, that's one way to start it off.
Ball, that's just out. Time, that ball bounced over. 2 bases. Aye. Aye. 2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. Aye. 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, we'll go one more time through the lineup. Although that's going to put me over. Oh well. Not the biggest deal in the world.
Now batting. Third baseman. Matt Chapman.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, geez. Oh, well. Just super windy? No rain or anything? Well, that's good. I mean, probably best case scenario. Oh. But did your house flood, or were you guys okay?
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-2.
Okay. Well, that's all that matters. As long as you guys are okay, then that's what's important.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Ah. 0-1. Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
I meant to... I didn't mean to make contact. Dang. Oh my god! Stop! Don't let me score! Just freaking strike me out!
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey. 0-2's the count. Hey. Hey. 0-1. Ah. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank goodness.
Ball, that's down.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ah. 0-1's the count. Hey. Nope. Ball 1. Ball, that's out. Ah.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey.
Ooh. Well, as long as everyone's okay, then...
Ball, that's upstairs.
I mean, it's just a fence. It can be rebuilt. You know, I hate to sound cliche and everything,
Time out. That ball bounced over. Ground rolled up.
but with these weather
Nope.
incidents and trees
Ball
falling
1,
and
no
fires and everything, it really is true. You know,
Hey.
stuff can be
1 ball, 1 strike.
replaced, but human lives can't.
Now pitching, Jimmy Herget.
Yeah! Ball, that's inside. Aye! Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Because I'm playing mini seasons at La Graza. I scored 39 runs in the first inning, so that's why for that. So I'll open up the packs tomorrow. You can download it. You go to Create, Stadium Creator. You go, I believe it's under Most Popular. Might also be under Recent Uploads. Let's see. Well, that's La Graza. You're going to want La Graza 2.0. Because you're more likely to get home runs that way. Huh. Well, you would just have to search it, but basically it's La Graza 2.0. That's all you have to do. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So overall, good progress was made. Still got a ways to go, but hey, 12 games to the playoffs. We may get to Fernando Tatis Jr. yet. Just gotta get through these games a lot quicker. I don't know. Maybe I'll just focus on 30 runs, maybe or 40 runs. I don't know. I'll think it over. So we'll continue to do this tomorrow. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.